Welcome back to the Stephe B Show. I have the pleasure of sitting today with Asia Beck. Asia, this is the part where I give your bio and you just sit and smile. Okay. Asia is a business owner and a socialite here in Houston, Texas. She owns the Pole Experience Dance Studio, which we're sitting in front of, and she is also a host of Southern Hospitality Radio Internet Show. Asia is as good looking as she is hardworking, and I'm so excited to talk to you today.
Thank you so much.
Yes, you're so welcome.
Thank you.
I've looked at your...
Too, so.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, we got to give this black magic.
Yes, ma'am. Black girl magic everywhere we go.
Yes.
So I've looked at your Instagram page, and you always look stunning.
Thank you.
How do you feel about how we perceive appearances in business? Is there a reason you always look good?
I think it's something that was like embedded in me. I remember my mom saying when I was growing up, you are a reflection of me. So I would never have you going out looking any kind of way.
Yes.
So I always remember that, and I'm like, okay, I'm a reflection of my mom, my dad, my grandmother. They worked so hard to get me to where I am now. I can't go out and misrepresent them in any kind of way. So that's something that keeps me on my toes a lot.
Yes. So when we see Asia, we see your family.
Definitely.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
You have two very different but very successful businesses.
Thank you.
Do you feel pressure as a millennial to have multiple streams of income?
I do. I really do. As a millennial, a lot of millennials nowadays, we feel like a lot of stuff is going to fall in our laps. So it's a lot of pressure on me because I not only take care of my business, I take care of home. So I have to have different means of income because you just never know. I mean, especially in small business. When you're in small business, you're taking a huge risk and you're just waiting for the opportunity to make something large, turn a small business into an empire. So I have to have my hands in different, buckets so I can watch my baby grow. That's the only way. That's the only way I feel like I'm going to succeed is if I'm doing everything that I aspire to do, everything that makes me happy, and still watch my business grow at the same time.
And just like with parenting, there are so many details. I mean, you had to deal with this commercial real estate, of course.
Right.
The signs on the door, the poles on the inside, every little thing that you did to make this business come together. How do you handle it all?
It was a lot of blood, sweat, tears, more blood, sweat, going into the pole experience. Originally, it wasn't the pole experience. It was the Art of Movement Dance Academy. I opened the Art of Movement Dance Academy for 3rd Ward, for, surrounding communities that lack attention to African American girls that don't have any extracurricular activity outside of school. That was my main goal for opening.
So it was for younger girls?
It was for younger girls. It was from ages 3 to 18. I wanted to reach those girls. I wanted to reach young men if they were interested in taking dance. And we frown upon that sometimes. So I wanted to reach all of the kids here in the neighborhood. So that was my main goal initially. And then the pole experience came into play, and I was running 2 businesses out of 1 venue. I was literally having kids during the day, and then at night we pop the poles up and we turned to a whole nother platform. So I worked very hard until I had to really sit down and analyze the business. The Art of Movement, it didn't flourish the way I wanted it to, but the pole experience, it skyrocketed overnight. And I have no experience in pole. I know nothing about pole, but for the idea to pop up in my head, I'm like, that's a blessing, because I would have never thought that I would be doing something like this at all. Because I danced for 15 years. I took up ballet, jazz, tap, and hip hop. So that was my true passion. But things don't always work out the way you want them to, especially in business. But it took a lot of hard work, a lot of sleepless nights.
Why do you think the Art of Movement Dance Academy didn't work out? I mean, we know sex sells, but what does it say about our community that the pole experience was successful, but the Art of Movement wasn't?
It was hurtful. It was very hurtful to close the doors when my doors were still open, but to see my babies go away, you know, you see little girls. I opened in 2012. We just closed in 2013. So I had kids that were actually growing up with me. You build this bond. So it hurt a lot because that was my true passion. But to get back to your question, as a community, we have to invest in our kids. That's the only way that we're still going to exist as a race, as people. We have to invest in them. So I think that played a huge part into the art of movement not flourishing like I wanted it to, because I was discounting prices. We were the cheapest dance academy in Houston because I wasn't worried about the price. I wanted the kids to learn and grow, learn leadership skills, learn how to work with others in groups, all of the things that they're not teaching you in school. Etiquette. They don't teach young black girls etiquette in school. So they don't know cross your legs. They don't know what type of silverware is on the table. Those are the type of things that we were instilling in the girls here at the Art of Movement. It wasn't just dance. So it hurt. It was a learning experience. But for the community, you know, I just want to say we have to, even if the Art of Movement never opens our doors again, we have to do something to instill growth, positivity in our kids. Not just what they see on Instagram, what they see on Facebook, what they see on the news. It's depressing. I watch the news now, especially here in my own community. Third Ward is in turmoil some days. So most days. So that's another reason why we have to invest in our community instead of spending money outside of our community for other races to teach our own girls what we already know.
Well, you're definitely investing in the community here.
Thank you.
You've got the pole experience, and even with Southern Hospitality Radio, you are giving back. You are giving a platform to so many artists and businesses. I've heard the show. It's amazing.
You've been on the show?
Yes, I've actually been on the show. I wasn't going to say that, but yes, I've been on the show. Yes.
I love you when you're on the show.
Thank you very much.
Every show is a great week for me.
Well, for those who haven't heard the show yet, tell me about Southern Hospitality Radio.
Okay, so I started Southern Hospitality Radio literally one day in my car. Like, I don't want to listen to this on the radio. So I really want to talk about some real stuff. I went to Jack Yates, of course, School of Communications. Went to Jack Yates. I always wanted to be in radio television. So I was like, okay, it's going to take me a long time to get on the radio. I'm not a college graduate. A lot of things that I want to do, I have to start from the bottom up because people instill in you that you need that degree. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to prove people wrong. I started Southern Hospitality, came up with the name, and we just shot off. And initially, it was just me and my cousin, Pop Darby, Jeremy Darby. It was just me and him. And I'm like, okay, he's smart. I can talk. I'm smart. We're just going to get on here and talk real stuff. And here we are today. I think it's 6 months in now. We started in November. And we're doing great. We've had some awesome people on the show. We had Derek Muhammad, Kayla Callion, Cal Wayne, a lot of up-and-coming artists in Houston. And we just wanted to give them that platform. We wanted to give our own artists here in Houston, and not just artists. We want to give entrepreneurs, activists, everybody an opportunity to speak, because when you're talking 97.9 The Box, 93.7, all those big radio stations, they want to, but they can't because there's so many politics behind radio and TV. So I wanted no filter. I don't want to get on air and I have a filter. I want to go on there and I want to talk about real situations, everyday situations that we're going through that nobody talks about. They want to sweep it under the rug. Southern Hospitality Radio, we're going to talk about everything. Everything. So just be ready. Yes. Y'all tune in. It's every Wednesday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. So I know that's kind of late,
No, but people are up.
Okay.
Millennials are up.
Y'all up?
Working.
Y'all
We
listening
are
to
up
us?
doing everything. We
Okay.
should be listening to Southern Hospitality Radio.
Y'all tune in.
And so that sounds like a big difference between FM and the internet radio. It sounds like
True.
you have more freedom in your platform.
Definitely. We can literally go 2 hours and talk about whatever we want to talk about. And we don't have to worry about who's going to get mad, who's on call, because we don't want to hear what you're saying. At the click of a button, you're off the air. But we solely promote positivity. Every Wednesday, you walk into this room and it's filled with entrepreneurs and activists and people that are woke. Literally woke. And they're giving you real knowledge that you would have never known. So we wanted to build this platform to bring positivity to Houston, bring enlightenment to Houston. A lot of people feel like you got to leave Houston to make it, and I want to make it right here in my own city.
Well, that's a word. That is a word on Steffe B Show today. It doesn't have to be pretty, but it has to be honest.
Yes,
Asia, thank you so much for this interview.
So much.
Ladies
I'm
and
excited.
gentlemen, if you're looking for Asia or the Pole Experience or Southern Hospitality Radio, look right on your screen. That's where you can find the information. There's all the social media, all the contact information. Like I always say, screenshot that for later.
Yes.
Asia, I am so happy to have had you today.
You gonna make me cry.
Well, you know, and I gotta throw out there one quick time. We are fellow Jack A's graduates.
Yes, shout out to Jack Yates.
Shout out to Third Ward. Class of 05.
I'm planning my 10-year reunion.
Oh,
So all our
Girl.
10-year 07 graduates, y'all get ready. We're gonna have a great time. I know we're getting old.
well, I'm getting better.
Even better.
Okay.
I like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Steffe B Show. Until next time.
Thank you. Bye. That was good.
Yay!
We went through hell and high water
Yes,
to get
we
this interview
did.
done, but it was
But
really good.